Veće, zanima me kakav je bio plan za večerašnju utakmicu, dosta je bilo tu rezervista iz dosadašnje sezone, dosta izrotirana ekipa, dosta mlada ekipa, da li je ovu utakmicu shvatio kao pripremnu, odnosno neku izbornu za predstojeću polusezonu ili je želio večeras nekim bodoma da izađe iz krize, odnosno već je sad u borbi za opstanak?
He asked, what was your plan for tonight? Because there was a lot of rotations that you did, a lot of young players were in the roster. So, did you saw this as some preparatory game for your team, or what was your plan with this team?
I'm very proud of the effort they put. I think they played their best game today. The team in general, they created the most chances. They were by far the better team than a team who is considered in the high ranking of the table. And the team that a lot of people criticize, our team at least. I think today this criticism is answered by performance, answered by how many chances we created. We are far the better team tonight, even though we didn't get the chances that we had. And they scored the only chance that they got. And that's the difference in a football game like this. But I'm very proud of my team. Also, I'm not about to share what my plan was, but it's obvious everyone who saw the game, they understand that we had a plan in our mind, and I think it played very well, especially first half. Second half, it was even better in some moments because we reached and we created a lot of dangerous situation. But it didn't happen, so I'm proud of my team, and anything else is a shame. I'm not gonna say. That's it. My answer is done. Everything else is a shame. Period.
Ja sam jako ponosna na svoju ekipu večeras. Do sada su igrali najbolju igru. Imali smo više šansi od protivnika i vjerujem da smo mnogo bili bolji od protivnika. Iako se moj tim mnogo kritizira, odnosno mnogo se kritikuje, pardon, mislim da su te kritike odgovorene danas dobrom igrom i dobrim šansama koje smo mi igrali. Protivnički tim je imao jednu šansu i dao je go iz te jedine šanse koje su imali. Mnogo je ponosan na igru i mnogo je ponosan na ekipu. Neće reći koji je on plan i koje zamisli je imao za ovu igru, ali misli da je veoma dobro iznio taj plan koji je imao i mislim da vi možete vidjeti tom igrom šta je bila zapravo njegova zamisao. Misli da je naš tim kreirao mnogo više opasnih šansi i generalno kaže da je sve ostalo šteta.
Evo pitanje za trenera, kažete da ste ponosni na svoju ekipu, da je to izgledalo dobro, onda vjerovatno većina nas nije gledala istu utakmicu kao vi, većinu utakmice ste pričali na telefon i zapravo koliko ste bili prisutni cijeloj utakmici, ali kažete da je igra bila dobra, da je protiv dao gol iz jedne prilike, ali evo kao što vidimo nije baš da je Željo nešto briljirao večeras. Hvala puno.
The question is, the journalist believes that him and you did not watch the same game because you said that you are very proud of your game for playing good. He doesn't believe that Željo was playing good. He also commented on your constant talking on the phone. There he probably believes that you didn't even follow the game. And that you were occupied by other things, so please comment on that.
That's your opinion and it's up to you. I don't care about your opinion very much, to be honest.
Kaže da je to vjerovatno vaše mišljenje i da njega mnogo i ne zanima vaše mišljenje.
Gospodine Al-Tuwaijri, pošto vas ne zanima mišljenje novinara, generalno to sam sad shvatio, ali to je vaša stvar, ja ću vama nešto da kažem, što vi ne znate. Željezničar je jedan od najtrofejnijih klubova u Bosni i Hercegovini, ako ne i najtrofejniji, sa 7 titula prvaka i bezbroj kupova i svega ostalog, i ne može niko biti zadovoljan ovakvim rezultatima Željezničara. Ne znam na osnovu čega ste vi, znate li u kojem ste klubu? Hvala.
because he does have the feeling that you do not care about the opinion of the media. Hence,
Who doesn't have?
you.
I mean this question now.
Yeah, because of your comments. But he just wants to point out that Željezničar is a club which holds the most trophies, which holds probably the most, one of the most trophied club in the country, and that no one cannot be satisfied with this game that Željo currently performs with, and he just wants to ask, do you know where you came? I mean, do you know to which club you came?
You mean the
historical part? Yeah, are you aware of the...
Of course. I'll answer the second part of your question. the historical aspect of the club I'm very well aware of. And I said that since my first day here. It doesn't change. I know the history of the club. I know what the club represents. I know what kind of history it has, what kind of connection it has with its people, and they should be always proud of this team. Like we are all proud of this badge and representing this badge. So I understand how big JLO is. Second of all, the media are human as well. They have right opinions. They have wrong opinions. Like me, like you, like the players, like the fans. Some opinions are making sense. Some opinions doesn't make sense. The media opinion is I always respect everyone. It doesn't change. But if the opinion is outrageous in English, go and translate what outrageous means. So it's far from the truth. Then I'm not going to entertain an opinion that doesn't make sense to me. Because I am human, like other people as well. I make mistakes. But in this answer, I didn't make mistake because I think that opinion was outrageous from the gentleman sitting over there. And it doesn't make sense to me. When I make a call for 3 seconds, that doesn't mean, while the game is stopped, that doesn't mean that I wasn't taking care of business here. So outrageous opinions, they will always get the same answer.
Odgovor na jedan dio vašeg pitanja je, on je veoma svjestan gdje je došao i zna koliko velik klub je Željo. Zna šta Željo znači mnogim ljudima u ovoj državi, u ovom gradu, tako da veoma je ponosan na to što nosi grb Želje i zna njegovu veličinu. A što se tiče drugog pitanja, svjestan je da ste i vi novinari ljudi i da vi radite svoj posao, ali vjeruje da ima i dobrih i loših mišljenja kako ljudi, tako i novinara. Neka ta mišljenja imaju smisla, neka i nemaju baš smisla i on uvijek poštuje sve što vi kažete. Međutim, ako su neka mišljenja i komentari besmisleni, on neće adresirati te komentare i neće odgovoriti na te komentare, kao što je komentar prošli bio. Ako je on pričao na telefon 2-3 minute, to ne znači da nije gledao utakmicu ili da se...
3 seconds.
Ja, 3 sekunde, pardon. To ne znači da nije gledao utakmicu, da se nije bavio utakmicom. Tako da na besmislene komentare neće davati odgovor. Ali svakako da medije i da novinare poštuje.
Kratka pitanja. Prvi me zanima njegovo mišljenje vezano za manijake koji su večeras slavili rođendan i koji su ostali, igrači su ih opet razočarali novim porazom. Da malo to prokomentariše, i ta izjava da li se odnosila na navijače ili ne na njih, samo da to riješimo jer vidim da je dilema nastala i već u medijima. I drugo pitanje, šta možemo očekivati u posljednjem kolu protiv Goška u Gabeli, da li opet neko eksperimentisanje sa igračima da se provjeri kadar ili napokon možda neki bodovi u gostima?
The first question.
Yeah.
I will now ask you the first question, and when you finish, I will ask the second. What is your opinion about the Maniacs, about what they prepared for us today? Because he wants to know your comment for Arena. Was it for the Maniacs? Does it have any connection with their performance, or does it have to do with something else? Because it's still not clear what you meant about everything else.
The fans are the most important aspect of every football club. And this club, especially this club, it is so lucky to have all this love around it. It is so lucky to have people who build the stadium with their own hands. So I have every respect for every one of them. A friend of mine, he is one of the maniacs, by the way. Him and his dad and his kid, they attend the games until now. Him and his dad, they built the stadium with their own hands. With their own hands. They did something in the stadium to build it. Every time you broke a chair, every time you have something going on or going wrong, they used to do that at the hard times. So I have all the respect in the world for the maniacs. I have all the respect in the world for fans who love their club this much. So I think what they did today was amazing. And their support to the club will never go unnoticed. What I meant by ashamed or a shame is everything else that is not related to the fans.
Smatra da su navijači najvažniji aspekt bilo kojeg kluba i da je Željo sretan što ima ovakve navijače koji poštuju i vole klub u ovolikoj mjeri, zato što smatra da sve što navijači rade da je jako veliko, počevši od izgradnje stadiona do sve podrške koju daju i u najtežim trenucima. Dao je primjer svog prijatelja koji je lično i gradio stadion, koji je lično bio tu u tim teškim trenucima i kaže da veoma mnogo poštuje naše navijače i da je predivno to što su danas uradili, predivne su bile koreografije, a rekao je da je sramotno ili da je štetno sve ostalo što se dešava pored navijača i pored igračkog kadra. The second question asked is what can we expect from the next game against Gošk? Is it going to be another experiment with the players, with the positions, with the tactics, or is your goal to score to try to win three points from that game?
You should have seen me. You should have seen me while I was playing. I think when I was a kid or when I was young as a player. I was like any one of them today. And I would say the fight that you saw, this was me. I leave the pitch, I'm almost dying. So there is no trial period, but as a new coach comes in, normally that new coach has to assess the situation he has to know which players are fit for the football club, which players they need improvement, which players they need to be rethinking where they will end up after the winter break. Of course, I will have to go through assessment, but I'm not trying anymore. And the first game was today, actually, that didn't have any trials in it. Yes, we missed a couple of players in the starting 11 because of injuries, because they were not ready. But for me, I'm done trying already. I have 26 outfield players. I have 3 goalkeepers, so it's a big squad. For 3 games, I saw everyone already in 3 games. So for me, I'm done with the test period. It's done. And this game was completely, I'm convinced of the 11 who started.
Mislim da bi odgovor na ovo pitanje bio onaj kao trebali ste me vidjeti kada sam ja bio igrač, kako sam ja se borio u svakoj utakmici i mislim da je on bio onakav kakvi su momci bili večeras, da su se borili do zadnjeg. Uvijek kada se desi situacija da dođe novi trener u ekipu, trener mora da ocijeni svoj tim, da ocijeni sve igrače i da vidi na koga može računati, na koga ne može računati, koji su to igrači koji su dobri, koji su to igrači koji mogu da iznesu ono što novi trener želi i koji igrači jednostavno ne mogu iznijeti ono što trener želi i koji jednostavno se ne uklapaju u tim. On kaže da je sa ovom utakmicom završio sa nekim pokušavanjem, nekim eksperimentisanjem, iako je bilo mnogo igrača na koji nije mogao računati zbog povreda ili zbog nekih drugih razloga i misli da naravno ima i veliku ekipu trenutno, da je već uspio da testira sve, da je već uspio da izeksperimentiše sve i da misli da zna na koga možeš računati, na koga ne. I to je to.